In this video, we will take a look at everything that you should consider when getting the SSR249. First, we will walk over the bare minimum to run it in an actual game, and then I will also show you the extras that you can consider, but that are not really super important in order to play a game. Let's get started. First things first, unlike any other replica, 9-volt battery. You will definitely need a 9-volt battery because this is what powers the magazine to feed the BBs inside of the replica. Without this battery, you will not be able to shoot, so don't forget to add a 9-volt battery for the magazine. Moving on to the other battery that you will need to actually shoot, that is a LiPo battery. Here we have the brick style 11.1-volt battery. It's 1800 milliamp hours, pretty decent capacity. If you want absolute maximum capacity, because we definitely have the space inside, you can fit pretty much any battery. Consider this tri-stick that is actually made for AR-15 style crane stocks. This is 2600 milliamp hours, so definitely way more than this one, and it will fit inside. It's not exactly the correct form factor, but you can just zip tie it together, or you can, run a tape around it, make a little block out of it. And this one will give you maximum capacity, also 11.1-volt battery. It also comes with this Velcro that you can place onto your battery. Here we have a sticky tape. You can stick it onto the battery. You put the other piece into your replica, wherever you prefer, and then you can have it attached via this Velcro. If you want to use a different battery, you can also cut it. You can make more of them. This is in the package as well. Actually, one more type of battery that you should definitely consider, and that is the CR2032s. You need these for red dots and LPVOs and things like that. If you are planning on getting one, don't forget this. You will also need it. Charging solution for the LiPo batteries. Here we have the simple charger. This one will do the trick. It's relatively inexpensive and it's super simple to operate. You take this white connector, plug it in, and it will charge and balance the battery. This is the cheapest, easiest option. If you want a more sophisticated option that will give you more options to charge different batteries, even a car battery, you can consider the smart charger. You will find it somewhere in the recommended products. That one is higher quality, more sophisticated, also a little bit pricier. Depends on your preference and budget. Before we move on to BBs, one more thing that I consider really important with the SSR249, and that is a sling. This is a heavy, big replica, and a sling like this, the universal one, will allow you to sling it, put it on your shoulder, and kind of, rest your arms a little bit. We have the hooks on this side. You can just hook it in the front, in the back, and it will be much more comfortable to carry this beast around. So definitely don't forget a sling. I think this one is a must, but I leave the decision up to you. Now, BBs. Usually, with any other AEG, I recommend 2 bags of BBs, minimum is 1. That will last you a while. But with this 249, 1 bag will basically almost disappear into the magazine. So I would get minimum 2 of them at least, probably more, up to you. Depends how much you want to shoot. The standard weight is 0.28 gram BBs if you are running the 1.5 joule. If you want to run the 2 joule variant, you can get 0.3 gram. If you are in Germany and you want to run the 0.5 joule variant, you should just stick with 0.2 gram BBs. That's it for the basics. That is what you will need to do a game, to play a game, regular one, with the 249. Now let's move on to the nice to haves, and I like to start with aiming solution. Here we have the L-can with a piggyback red dot on it. This is a relatively expensive package. We have it there because I think this fits the look of the 249 very nicely, but it's not 100% necessary because you are getting the iron sights. Up to you. If you are fine with iron sights, it will be a little bit harder to aim compared to a red dot, but it's an option. Moving on to pack boxes and lights. Here we have a pack box. If you need a pack box, you need a pack box, and you already know. If you never heard about it, don't think about it. This is not necessary. It's for a specific type of people that like lasers, maybe run NVGs, want the combination of a red dot and a light. things like that. You can also consider just a regular flashlight if you have like a field where there is a lot of dark corners. Flashlight might come in handy. The decision is yours. Below that, we have a bipod, which allows you to rest it like this. It will also stand on the magazine, so if you just want to display it at home, you can just use the magazine as a stand, or you can get a dedicated bipod. It will also help you in the game if you just want to prop it on something and just, hold the position. It will make the gun a little bit heavier, so if you ask me, my preference is no bipod, up to you. Magazines. Spare magazine is also something you can consider, but this one holds a lot of BBs and I don't think you really need a spare magazine. If you are more on the milsim side of things, you probably want a spare magazine because that's how it should be. But again, you can just open this little cover, you can just pour BBs in and you don't even need to take it out of the gun. So not 100% necessary, I will leave that up to you. And finally, we have muzzle devices. You can just leave this flash hider that comes with the replica. Nothing wrong with that. Or you can add a suppressor like we have here that will muffle the sound going towards your enemy. When you shoot, it will muffle the loudness going that direction. You will still hear the gearbox, so from your perspective, it will just change the signature a little bit, but downrange, it's a useful thing to have. Also, in my opinion, it looks really good with the replica, but again, not necessary. But if you want to run tracer BBs, these are actually tracer BBs and they glow in the dark. They are these green BBs that maybe you've seen them in the video, that they just shine when they fly. With this one, sending green snakes down the range looks really nice. So for that, you will need a tracer unit. This is a tracer unit. We have different options that you can choose from, and you absolutely need this if you want to illuminate the BBs downrange. And it will also look great on the replica, just like a suppressor. All right, that's it for all the stuff that you should consider getting with the SSR249. If you've played for a while, you know what to get. If you haven't played yet, go rewatch the first part. Those are really important. And one more time, don't forget the 9-volt battery, because without this, bad day. All right, I hope this video helped you. See you in the next one.